There are certain things that just make sense. Like a bike, bicycles. That makes sense. A paperclip. That makes sense. A parking garage, where I am right now. You know, it's great. You know, it's got a building, you park a car in it, it makes sense. Great.
Can I be your stepbrother?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Like your stepbrother?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, stepbro?
Yeah, I'm stuck in the laundry machine.
What the fuck is this? Am I being too harsh here? Like, how do we let this shit slide? What is this? Like, tell me. Please, I'm fucking reporting it. All right, quick story time. Recently, I caught up with one of my old mates from school. We're having a good chat because I haven't seen him in years. And the conversation of social media, Instagram, short form content, it just pops up. We're just having a chat about it and stuff. Yeah, I was telling him how I felt about it, and obviously the other video I made about it, talking about, you know, where I think social media is heading. And he looks at me and he's like, "You're a photographer, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Don't you guys post the shortest form of content because it's just one frame? And like, obviously, it sparks a huge debate. Yes, okay, technically it is the shortest form of content because it is a single frame, but photography is art. When you take a picture, you're capturing a moment in time. I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what? This guy's fucking genius. I do make this shortest form of content. So the other day, I thought I'd test a little bit of an experiment. I went onto Instagram, selected a photo, and it automatically selected my photo and turned it into a 5-second video. And I just posted that. A single frame, and I did it as a bit of a case study to see if it actually helps me grow my Instagram. And would you fucking believe it or not, look at that, all green ticks from the back end. It's actually fucking working. This is just the biggest joke to me. Instagram clearly wants you to post reels, and Instagram clearly will push your work if it's a reel, so why not just give them what they want, but you're still posting a photo? Now, I made a list of pros and cons about this because obviously there's a huge downside to this. Actually, there's a couple downsides, but there's also some really good parts to it as well. Before we get into how it actually affects the image, I think the biggest downside to all this is that I'm actually still promoting reels at the end of the day. I think if enough people get around this and start posting their pictures as reels, maybe Instagram's like, all right, you know what? Maybe we can just give the photographers their app back. Because I've done some tests and I've put it on my Instagram and just, I don't know, I'm just speaking my mind about it. This is just purely my own personal opinion, my own 2 cents. Everyone who I've talked to about reels fucking hates them. They hate making them and they hate watching them. If you like making reels, you're not a photographer. You're a filmmaker, which is fine. But we already have an app for that. It's called fucking YouTube. The downsides to posting your photos as reels is that obviously it brutally compresses your image, like worse than what Instagram normally does for your photos. So that sucks. But you do get to post a full-size image because obviously we watch the short form content of reels in 16:9, which is sort of nice because I get to post my whole image. Another huge advantage to it is that I noticed a few of the photos I posted as reels keep getting recommended in the reel, whatever fucking algorithm, whatever you want to call it. Rather than when I post a photo or a set, it sort of spikes and it gets pushed to the audience overnight and then it sort of just flatlines and dies and then it moves on. When you post a reel, it sort of gradually, it does this and then it drops obviously, and then it keeps gradually sort of doing this until it eventually drops off, is what I've personally noticed. I think us photographers should try and reclaim our app. I don't want Instagram to be TikTok. I love Instagram, but it is turning to shit. Instagram, I want you to fix your shit. I want you to give us photographers our app back. We love Instagram, we love posting photos, but I can speak on behalf of all photographers, I'm not a fan of the reels. So yeah, Hashtag fuck the algorithm. Get around it. And something else I just wanted to quickly mention before we wrap it up. In my other video, I spoke about Discord. It's called the Creator Society. And I've seen some great things happening over there at the moment. Even though we sort of only recently set it up, we've been doing some photo competitions. I've seen people make new friends. Yeah, I think it's really making a positive impact for a lot of people's lives, which is awesome to see. But recently, I jumped over onto Facebook, and I recently found out about an automotive group. Looks like this. And there's some really awesome things there, some really awesome photographers that I probably wouldn't have found, I definitely wouldn't have found on Instagram because there's a whole bunch of just shit on there now. I just also thought that maybe Facebook groups is a really good idea if you want to get more involved, share your work with more passionate photographers. Maybe Discord's not your thing. I think Facebook groups is also a really good option for a lot of photographers as well. So maybe something to keep in mind. If you did like this video, maybe you can leave a like down below or help us out by hitting subscribe. But with that all said and done, have a shit one, and I will see you in the next one.